So Petr Yan just beat Merab in a 5-round unanimous decision to become the new UFC Bantamweight champion. Now, this was a fight that, honestly, I didn't know what to expect, if I'm being honest, where Petr Yan had lost before. He'd lost to Sean O'Malley before, and he lost the belt previously as well. So, you get it, like I said, you really don't know what to expect from Petr Yan other than, this guy's world-class, he's super talented, and he's one of the best in the division, but he has to actually perform against Merab, and he's been beaten before, and he's lost to Merab before, actually, as well. This is a rematch, and Petr Yan actually absolutely just switched it on, and put the pace on Merab, which, again, is something that not many people have been able to do. He weathered the storm, he was able to take Merab's shots, defend his takedowns. Petr Yan looked like a superhuman in this fight. If I'm being honest, like the level, Merab did it as well because he's pushing the pace. But to be able to keep up with Merab and beat him, like, that's superhuman. Do you know what I mean? And he was able to keep pace with Merab the entire time. In my opinion, never really had large moments where he's looking sluggish or slow or gassed out. He was able to, control his gas tank, for the most part, effectively. Defended the takedowns, even got some of his own takedowns of his own. Very impressive performance from Petr Yan. I'm very excited to see him be the UFC Bantamweight champion. He worked the body really nicely. A beautiful jab early on in the fight. Used it effectively, shot it up, just put it in Merab's face, butchered his face, broke his nose, made his face bleed. Merab, he's not a good enough striker to have any sort of effective response for a great jab like that. But Merab was throwing shots as well. Merab. Merab's not going to be a soft touch. He's not going to roll over. He's going to be in there and he's going to be fighting to the death. And that's exactly what he did as well. It was no easy fight for Petr Yan. It was very competitive. And Merab was always in that fight trying to do damage as well. Merab's throwing these shots, throwing these wild, round, overhand shots and shooting takedowns. But again, a guy like Petr Yan, realistically speaking, should have far too much in his toolbox to lose to a guy like Merab. But of course, Merab has beaten Yan already, right? Yan's grappling looked really good, weathered the storm nicely, wasn't able to be he wasn't deterred by Merab, which is really what Merab does. He takes you down, he holds you down, he deters you, he makes you deviate from your game plan because he's so effective at implementing his, which is the name of the game ultimately. But yeah, the ones that are really elite and the only people that can beat Merab are the people that can weather Merab's storm and still have enough in the tank to go out there and do damage to him, which is exactly what Petr Yan done. Those body shots were devastating, bro. And I remember talking to Evan about this actually recently. I'm saying, when you've got a guy like Merab who just doesn't get tired, do you almost not even throw body shots because it's just a waste? Petr Yan showed that it's not a waste. Throw those body shots, and when they're clean, I don't care who you are, I don't care how tough you are, when a clean, you can do all the sit-ups in the world. When a guy lands a clean body shot to you, multiple of them, and kicks and punches and knees to the body, and they're clean and they're effective, there's not much, do you know what I mean? There's really not much you can do about it. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna take damage, right? So yeah, Petr Yan's the new Bantamweight champion. I'd be super curious to know what you guys thought of the fight. What do you think of Petr Yan becoming a 2-time UFC Bantamweight champion? Let me know in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out. Peace.